All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless, me here talking real music in real time for a few real people out there just like you and just like me. So far, January's kind of been a slow month for promoting new music. I'm seeing some stuff coming out, which looks really good. The new Uriah Heep album, I think, is going to be spectacular. Anyway, I'm going back and promoting the Big Wolf Band here. I tend to like underground and underdog type projects. And these guys are from the UK. They're a British blues rock band, both male and female singers, really spectacular. 13 songs, so you'll definitely get your money's worth if you buy a CD coaster. Don't use this as a coaster because this is kind of that more paper glossy material. Great band. I got the t-shirt and the CD, had them on the show a while back. Good folks, a live album apparently in the works, and they always give me a shout out when I give them a plug, which means I know they're watching, right? Even though the content is typically not anything about them directly, but when I do these intros, the band tends to get a little bit more publicity if I do it that way. Now, this channel has been accused, by the way, of just talking about Journey all the time. Journey this and Journey that, Steve Perry and whatever else is related to Journey. Well, guilty as charged, people. What can I tell you? It's an endless source of inspiration for this channel. Like I said, unabashedly, that this is good for the channel. And you know what? I need your prayers. Jonathan Cain needs your prayers. If you haven't seen the picture, Jonathan Cain, this came to me via Twitter, and I don't spend any time on Twitter, but people send me stuff. Anyway, Jonathan Cain being prayed over, literally being prayed over, and the caption is here that he needs your prayers before he goes out on tour. Blessed by my church family praying over me before I hit the road. Grateful for all of your prayers. Man, he needs prayers. Neil Sean needs prayers. The manager of the band needs your prayers. The accountants, the American Express card needs your prayers. So maybe they can start paying down that Amex card during this tour. So motivation for all of you to get out there. Not only do you need to buy these tickets because there could be some kind of on-stage thing, you know, which would be fun. Get your phones ready, okay? Usually I'm like, people with phones at concerts irritate me. I'm like, did you come to watch this live or did you come to watch it through the lens of your phone? I mean, people the whole time, they're just like, oh, yeah, here's my phone over here. They're just like, hey, man, I'm watching the show. I'm watching the show. It's like, how about you put the phone down and watch the show? You know, but in this case, I am encouraging people, grab your phone, get it ready, just in case there's kind of a, you know, you see one guy kind of getting too close. Say if Neil Sean kind of strolls over toward the keyboard, I'm pretty sure that John's way over here and Neil's going to be way over there, right? And no word, of course, on Greg Raleigh, although I've noticed that Greg is retweeting some of Neil's stuff. Apparently, Neil tweeted one of my videos out about Greg. Hey, thanks, Neil. Thanks for doing that. It's just good. I'm in the mix here. I'm not as popular as other people on this platform. They don't like my politics or some of my views on the medical industrial complex or whatever. But you get what you get. You know, you tune in, and I could just talk about anything. But seriously, folks, if you're going to go and get the whole Journey experience, it's important this time around because, folks, this could really be the last time. This could be it. You know, early on during this whole debacle between Cain and Sean, I was like, okay, this is just a lot of publicity going back and forth, and it's still going. You know, Neil's probably going to counter John because John said that Neil spends like $1 million a month or whatever it is, 400K, and then 30,000 for this. And yeah, that doesn't look good. But it also isn't good that, you went to a purely political event, which even if you agree with that, and there are a lot of Journey fans that they love Trump. They just love him. They worship the ground he walks on, which I think is a little extreme. I mean, you may like one political person more than another, but, hey, if you're a fan of Jesus Christ, he should be the guy you're worshiping, literally, okay? And people say, oh, can't wait to go to this rally. I'm just like, yeah, what's going to happen there? Are you going to change the world by going to this rally? No, just like you're not going to change the world by attending a rock concert, unless, of course, there's a fundraiser. And Journey could really make their image a lot cleaner. Well, okay, they could clean up their image a little bit, say, if they did a fundraiser, but they can't because they have to pay the American Express card down. But they could do something for the folks down on Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel Island, St. James City. These places look like war zones. Jonathan Cain lives in Florida, goes to church in Florida, right? He could say, you know what, honey? That's referring to his wife, Paula. He could say, hey, you know what? Maybe we should do something for the people on Fort Myers Beach. Maybe because I'm kind of like a co-owner of this franchise, I can divert like 50 cents a ticket, 50 cents a ticket to the people down on the beach. And then, you could pray for your own safety, which obviously they're doing. They're praying that there's no, fist fight on stage, which I think is a good thing. Maybe they're praying that the wives don't end up punching out each other if they're both going to be there. I'm assuming that Neil's wife goes to every concert. I'm not sure about John's wife. But, you want to pray for the safety of these people all the way around. The road crew, all of the people who are investing their money and their time to go see Journey. I think it's a good idea to pray for everybody involved. But it would be nice maybe if you take the focus off of what's happening between Neil and John, and you put maybe some focus on some people that are really hurting. This economy really sucks. And that's a political statement, apparently, just to observe that the economy sucks. And gee, who's in the White House now, right? I will say this about the last guy. The economy, I don't know how you argue with this, was way, way, way better. Now, of course, you have to kind of go back to 2019 before the thing-demic happened. But things were pretty good in 2019. I could go to the gas pump. It's like $1.89 a gallon where I live. And now it's like $3.50 something today. It was almost $5 at one point. And, this is all that kind of conditioning fluctuation of prices. Oh, gee, I'm so happy it dropped to $4 a gallon. Wow, I feel so much better about life now. And then you go to the supermarket and you empty your wallet on 1 or 2 bags of groceries. So yeah, these guys in Journey who built their brand off the backs of working class stiffs like myself and other people who spent years at mindless occupations and did it because they had to earn a living, this band should be giving back to some of those people, namely lower ticket prices. But in the case of people who are victims of natural disasters, and that includes the people out in California as well, even though I'm not a huge fan of the state of California, but I am a fan of humanity, some of who had nothing to do with the government of that state, who are now being inflicted, just by nature, by these natural disasters. Those people should be taken care of. And Journey would be really smart maybe to do something for all of these people that are hurting these days, between natural disasters, the economy, and general uncertainty. Yeah. So those are a few thoughts. I think the prayers for Jonathan Cain are appropriate. It is kind of interesting how they're basically praying over John so he has a great tour, and that he and Neil don't get into a fist fight, and that maybe the American Express card will eventually get paid down or paid off. I'm pretty sure you have to pay that immediately, right? So this tour better be huge. So again, for a couple of reasons: to help Journey, to help humanity, and also just because it could be the last time you see Journey on the road together. This tour coming up, I would buy tickets. I would spend whatever it costs to get those tickets. I would bring your phone and be ready at any moment, because you could have the most viral video in the history of any video platform. You could post it to YouTube and probably get millions and millions of views and start your own channel and become a big celebrity. So get it on TikTok, do the minute video, and everybody will be like, whoa, did you see that left hook by Sean? Down goes Cain. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke, people. All right. I have a real weird sense of humor, if you haven't already figured that out. Here are the Big Wolf Band, Be Free. Go get yourself a copy of this. Support some great blues rock music. And until next time, folks, I will see you later.